I apologize. My name is Terry. Welcome to my channel. My username across the internet is Surpassing Google, and in this video, we're going to be talking Sohyang. This is a live stream where I'll be covering many things related to Sohyang, with hopes that it manages to inspire her in case she comes across this video, inspires you as well, who constitutes a fan of Sohyang, and just inspires the world as a whole. We're basically, how will this inspire? We're talking about a fellow human. Within this video, we're going to be paying attention to another human, from a faraway location, being Korea, located in the Philippines. And, just imagine that many of us are connected as a result of the person of Soya. So I'm going to lay a basis for this discussion by, relating my experience involved in finding Soya, from the very outset. But before I proceed with that, let me just say that you can join this stream as well. All you need is a phone. You don't need to download any app, just via your browser. Just leave me a comment indicating that you want to join this. No, best to send me an email. My email is underneath in the description. After you send an email, just leave me a comment indicating that you sent me an email, so that I'm notified, and I'll send you a link to join StreamYard, StreamYard related link, so that you're able to join the stream and we can both talk about the Soya. Of course, the screen will be divided into several places, and you'll be able to air your minds. Anyway, let's start from the outset. How I found Sohyang. Only recently did I start reacting to videos. I had a German channel, but recently the going has been tough. Physically I'm limited. I started to lose out on health. I used to be a workaholic, thinking about world adjustment and all that. Anytime I'm on YouTube, and I'm on YouTube to pay attention to fellow humans, to their response to stimuli, to gain insight into the truest state of the world. Besides, coming to YouTube for entertainment and all that. So I started to react as a form of outlet, but mostly to impact the world. I started out my reaction videos doing straight up live streams. I didn't want any edits. I just wanted it to be live streamed, raw and uncut. For the sake of my evolution, I always want to evolve using each human activity, evolve in my virtues, the substance of my human. So I wanted to use live streams to do my reaction videos without the need to edit stuff. Moreover, I was physically limited. My health was deteriorating very fast. So I wanted to use live streams so that I didn't have to, go through the ordeal of uploading the video all over again and editing the video and all that. So I started out doing live streams to, songs in Philippines, and then I noticed that my streams were terrible, because my internet was terrible. I didn't have a good computer, so videos were always lagging and crashing and freezing and all that. So I had to up my game a bit so that I can really reach out to the world, amongst other things. So I started to do reaction videos in a bid to connect with the world, and paying attention to fellow human in the process. Bringing them to further limelight, however small, courtesy of my efforts, and then being able to pass a message, world impacting message, basically. So I started out reacting to someone hailing from the Philippines. I wanted to hail from artists located in the Philippines because I'm in the Philippines. So I started out there, and I started with Marisette Amon. She does cover songs in the Philippines. Then I started to get suggestions to react to Sohyang hailing from South Korea. This is not something that was going to, do on my own anytime soon. Even though I did react to some artists from South Korea during those times, because most of the artists that are trending in the Philippines and the Philippine on the YouTube trending page is always Korea, even more so than Philippines. People located in the Philippines. So I think my first reaction to someone from Korea was BTS, a group that's like a dance group. First, I reacted to a song, the music video, then to a dance video. But then I shifted away from that and started to react to Filipino-based artists, starting with Marius and Iman, until someone suggested that I react to Sohyang. And besides, Sohyang started to appear in my feeds. Then I started out to react to Sohyang. It wasn't very established, although my very first reaction was able to see Sohyang's musical expertise and prowess. But it was more than just that for me. When it comes to music, music is another avenue to evolve in your human, to explore new aspects of your human, to evolve in your human senses. And that was what I found in Sohyang from the get-go. A new style of music, the Sohyang style of music. She had extremely high notes, but besides her high notes, she was practically wailing. Her high notes sounded like outcry. And I want to pay attention to the underlying. I celebrate these aspects of humans that are labeled nonsense by world standards. You know, by world standards, you're told to run away from things of sorrow, discomfort, and pursue happiness. But these standards are just in place mostly to keep humans in a life cycle or loop of clienthood. Humans suddenly constitutes clients. All that matters is a product, money, luxury, careers. Humans tend to lose value in this world, and I wanted to adjust that to a large extent, courtesy of my own evolution, retapping into my value, retapping into my shine. And this is something I could do furthermore using the music of Soya. So I started to pay attention to the beauty of creation as seen in Soya, even through her music. I saw everything that she does or did, down to her very own evolution for the sake of humanity, for the conscious sake of appealing to the soft spot of fellow humans. So these are some of the things I saw in the midst of her 5.7 octaves, in the midst of the highest of notes, which I call Soya notes, notes that only violins can do. She took value away from inanimate things like the violins and returned it back to humans, saying yes, a human, once they evolve, once they exert of themselves on behalf of fellow humans, once they tap into their shine, into their fire, into their invincibility, yes, they can sing and outcry and wail in violin notes. She added beauty to concepts that are unbeautiful by world standards, like wailing, like discomfort, like voiceless, like outcry. She added beauty. She translated these things into themes of beauty. These very important facets of humans that are indispensable, flaws and all this. These are part of humans. We are mere dust altogether. And when we leave this world, we will return to the dust. We frown on all these things, call it dirt, but dirt is good, ask the soap master. And these are the very beautiful things I've found of Soyang. But now I apologize for this. I'm ending up talking about who Soyang is to me. Let's quickly talk about who Soyang is in general. The world has come to know her for singing. She's very popular. She has covered many songs like the Whitney Houston song, Run to You, I'll Always Love You, Maria Carey's Hero, Michael Jackson's I Will Be There, Michael Bolton's Lean on Me featuring Frank Kirkland, Kirkling, Ari Rangelone, those historical Korean songs, Hug Me, Breathe, Amazing Grace, and all that. She sings in both Korean language and in English. She's proficient in English. I'm told that she has written several books, fantasy books. Yes, these are things that are known of Sohyang, but underlyingly, she's very likable. I think that's her very one of her most amazing facets. It's not about a pretty face or a cute face. I think that doesn't mean that she'll be likable. The likable stems from the inner beauty of the human, you know, where you're able to wear the true state of your heart on your surface and your face. That's likability. And these are some of the, amazing facets constituting Soya. Altogether, these are what you see in her music. Her music did not just stem from magic. She had to consciously go into isolation to exert of her being, to identify her essence, her purpose in the scheme of the world, to identify knowledge, content that is innate to her, that only her can bring about a revelation for. And she has dug to find these things so that she can reveal these things through her music. What comes out in her music is her essence, her identity, her presence, her being, her spirit. Aspects of her that she has mined that is not popular by world standards of today. But she has meaning that she has had to go into isolation, into a state of self-sacrificing and long-suffering, into a state of conscious evolution to establish these aspects of her and to shine forth this particular light. That tunnels can begin to find lights. That no longer does anyone have to wait till the end of the tunnel to find light. Like a popular consolation in the world of today. How about we begin to take initiative, tap into our shine, and bring about more light into the world, courtesy of our shine. That lights go into tunnels, that those in tunnels can begin to find light instead of having to wait till the end of the tunnel to find light. These are some of the beautiful things Sohyang does, and she has managed to inspire people as a result. This is evident in the comments from her fans as seen under my reaction videos. Some of the best and powerful comments, some of the caring comments, some of the most directional comments are in relation to Sohyang. You don't get too much of that for everyone. People are really invested in paying attention to her. People are passionate about bringing her to further limelight. People see value in her human besides just her music. And it's evident in the kind of comments she gets in relation to Sohyang. While people talk about her musical prowess, they talk about that in conjunction with her character as a human. They talk of her humility, they talk of her, yes, her human virtues, which is a beauty to see. It's inspirational altogether. And thank you for all the fans that have come to inspire me as well since I started reacting to Sohyang and have subscribed to my YouTube channel and have left a heartfelt comment. Whether you're leaving it for Sohyang, it appeals to me. When you have to dig of yourself to leave a comment on behalf of my fellow human, you're not just digging of ordinariness. Your unordinary aspect is innate to you. It needs to be dug. Your spirit, your being, your essence are in your cookies, in your very elements. And when you dig of these things, to leave a heartfelt comment on behalf of Sohyang, I'm able to draw inspiration from that. I'm able to draw a prayer from that. I'm able to draw additional spirit and strength from that. And I'm telling you this with testimonies. I know where I am in this world. I'm in isolation. I rarely see sunlight. I'm with my dad 24/7. My dad who is ill and I'm ill. and I care about this world. If you want to read about me, you can read about me underneath in the description. There's a link containing information about me that you can read. So, I'm in rubble and I rose again, at least to be able to do these videos and, to be able to attempt out of the boxness through, Sohyang's music. And these are very powerful stuff, telling you that many things are not ordinary, especially in relation to humans. The world of today, we lose out on our unordinariness because we're in a painted world. All value is removed from humans and given to inanimate things, superficial things. So most times, when much of what we are doing is not coincidence that you found Sohyang, that I found Sohyang, that I overlook barriers that some music pose. Sometimes, due to culture, location, due to, we may not like a particular genre of music, but we end up surmounting all these barriers and just helps us to pay attention to Sohyang. And so far, I've done like, let me say, like 26 reaction videos related to Sohyang. Something that I may never have come across. This is no coincidence. That I've stuck to making reaction to Sohyang so far, and I've done 26 reaction videos involving Sohyang. This is no coincidence. And that you have found my channel out and subscribed to me, left me a comment. Everything collectively in relation to Sohyang. This is no coincidence either. It's spirits are in alignment. It's these are like 26 videos, and this is your boy Terry some time ago. My hair was a bit shorter, and so it's no coincidence that we're meeting. So when it comes to our escapades in relation to humans, let's take it seriously. Let's really pay attention to fellow humans, regardless of their status in today's world. Humans should be valuable just courtesy of their substance, the substance of their human. Anyway, so I tend to digress a bit. This is about Sohyang, so let's keep it at that. In case you want to join the stream, please leave me an email. My email is in the comments, and I'll be able to send you a link by which you can join the stream. You can join using your phone. I'm a bit tired, so I may not be able to prolong the stream, but if someone joins, I'll relegate all my tiredness and, be there so that we can discuss further. I don't know how to pin this, to highlight this ever further. I'm just weak and tired, but in case Sohyang gets this, she doesn't have any social media platform through which she can be contacted, but you can share this video, even if it manages to inspire her just a bit. Amongst other things, she has ordeals, which I understand. She has gone through health problems, which I very much understand. And these are mountains of odds. It takes a lot of prayers, a lot of power for her to rise again, to surmount these mountains of odds. And so, if it's a prayer, put it into every moment constituting her. It's very powerful. If it's a teardrop, each human is worth it, that we drop a tear on their behalf. And in this particular tears add your prayer. There's a creator, an invincible supreme being. His name is Jehovah. He keeps these tears in a skin bottle and he remembers it. So I apologize. I intended to do a live reaction video today, but I'm just too weak, so I just ended up doing this stream. It may be a bit boring, but please bear with me. Thank you for everyone that subscribed to me. It's very valuable. And when my platform grows, I'll use it, towards bringing as many into further limelight. Use it to pay further attention to humans. I feel that humans are the most beautiful of earthly creation. Created with purpose, to have in subjection the fishes of the sea, the flying creatures of the heavens, to multiply. And to serve a creator. These are very powerful stuff. And YouTube and this entire journey with Sohyang adds for me another avenue that I can use to, you know, bring about world adjustment, however small, courtesy of my evolution, and hopefully redirect people to the Creator who indeed exists. There's evidence of his existence when you look at Sohyang. Her high notes and all that, her beauty. There's a lot to Sohyang. You need to pay more attention to her when you listen to her songs. You will hear her stories and histories in her renditions of these songs. You will hear her hustle, her grind, her evolution. She has given room for evolution. She has allowed for flaws, you know, enabling her to undertake some of her musical feats, because these are feats. She sings as if she's singing for the entire universe, wanting the entire universe to pave way, wanting the entire universe to hear her, and it will. She creates a whirlwind in a desert through her singing, and a whirlwind that constitutes beauty instead of it causing commotion. It's staring at her waves, her sound waves, into every nook and cranny of Mama Earth. Very powerful stuff. I intend to write an entire publication. I apologize for the noise. Let's wait for the airplane. I intend to write an entire publication in the long run dedicated to Sohyang. It's a U-log, so it's neither a blog nor a vlog. It's a U-log constituting entirely of excerpts of me, written fresh without researching from the internet. All the establishments will be my own establishments without reading articles. I've not read books in a long while, for years, because I want to reveal the intel contained in the notebooks. And there's so much intel related to humans contained in the notebooks, which I want to reveal. So all my revelation with regards to Sohyang in my publication will be courtesy of my evolution, my spirit, investment of my spirits, all those innate, very powerful aspects of humans that exist. I'll be applying those and writing a publication, which is a U-log, and I'll publish it on the link on the link on the screen, marlians.com/created/Sohyang. It's a startup of mine based on blockchain, meaning that all the content there is permanent, indestructible, immutable, permanent, dedicated to Sohyang, evidence for generations yet born that she was here, and just my small gift to her. I'm hoping that it manages to inspire her, incites her to continue aspiring, incites her to continue maintaining her human. That's another beautiful quality of her. She has maintained her human. She's not godlike. She has maintained her human. It's a very hard thing to do in today's world, especially as you gain more limelight, a large following, accolades. You begin to lose out on human. You stop evolving, and then some people become godlike. Want to be revered, sought after. But Sohyang has maintained her human. I watched a recent interview where she was interacting with fans, and it was just lovable, refreshing. It tells of hope for the world, because where the world is headed, when you look at it closely, is scary. But people like Sohyang, courtesy of their shine, they tell us that there is hope for the world still. And she's capable of pulling off humor. I saw that in my last reaction in an interview. Someone was requesting her to sing, and she remembered it. She had one interview where someone was requesting for a high note. Then in another interview when she was thanking her fans in Vietnam, she remembered it, and she said, "Okay, someone told me to sing in the last video. Let me sing." And she went, and that was the song. And she knew that that was humor. So she laughed at her humor. Very cool stuff, likability, that's very strong. Uh, that's very valuable. Likability in general is a gift. Yes, it's a gift. But it's important, one has to establish it as a gift for it to really constitute a gift. It is a gift. There are some people that are likable, just likable wherever they go. Transcends nation, transcends culture. They're just likable. It has nothing to do with face. It has more to do with spirit, and I just humans can just relate on a very human level. So that's one of our gifts, likability, amongst the others. I apologize, I'm a bit weak, so I'll have to end the stream here. Please share this. Please subscribe to my channel to inspire me. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Nobody left a comment, so nobody's ending up joining the stream, but I'll try again at another time. Stir up another discussion related to Sohyang. Hopefully, people will join the stream. So make sure to stay awesome. If you want to contact me, you want further clarity on certain subjects in general or subjects that I discussed here, please contact me on comslowbrands4@gmail.com. You can also send me some inspirational message. I really need it. I'm your boy Terry. My username across the internet is surpassing Google. Make sure to stay awesome. I'll be ending the stream now.